guys, welcome to the channel. As you can see, we have an all-new fun-filled, power-packed show in line for all of you. But before we get started, take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We stream and upload a new show like this every week. And if you have the bell on, you'll be notified the moment we go live. Well, I'm excited to get this show started for all of you. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy Fat Guy Radio Show.
Fat Guy Radio Show. We'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you. But you won't know until you listen. Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
Hello, ladies and germs. T-shirt tall Tommy here, and boy, do I have a deal for you. You are lucky to have met me today. There's this thing called the internet. I know, it was new to me too. You can buy things off this thing called the internet. One place that I found the best place to buy is the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Look, deals on top of deals on top of deals on top of deals. They've got deals toppling deals. They can barely keep up with how fast the swag store sells out. If I were you, shop the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store today. What are you waiting for? A seam down the middle of a political divide? Get over to FatGuyRadioShow.com/store right now. You won't believe how much power you get from supporting by shopping. The Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Designed so hot you'll need a pot holder. I think they have those too.
Skinny people. Fat people already know they're fat. So stop reminding us. Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
Well, you know, I like to respond to the fat addicts when they give us feedback.
Okay.
And one feedback that we recently received was one that someone says, how come the opening isn't so funny anymore? You guys used to be wacky-do, wackadoo, blah, 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 blah.
I disagree. I feel like it's still funny.
I think it's been hilariously funny. Slap knee funny.
Right.
You know, so
slap your mama funny.
I want to slap their mama, but you know, I'm being nice and I'm going to, you know, I'm going to answer their call.
Okay.
Answer their call. And I'm going to answer their call with a list.
Ooh. Because one thing we know is Corey loves lists.
We do. I do. I say we, but it's really me.
Right. It's just you. I hate this.
I like lists. Well, it's not. I think you'll like this list, though. It's a list of riddles.
Okay.
You know, so we'll do the normal everyday radio bit to appease the people that say the opening segment isn't funny. It is funny, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? But riddles. I should have queued up some music, and I didn't have any music. I should have queued up some music, but you don't know the answer to any of these. But if you do, it'd be funny if you do. If not, I've got it already. I got the rim shot. I've got the laughter.
Okay.
I've got sad trombone if they flop. Got a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot of sad trombone.
Well, then you won't be answering the call because then it won't be funny.
It'll be funny to us, though.
Oh, okay.
You know, because the funny is in the failing.
Yeah.
We don't like it when stuff on the show goes perfect. We like when stuff fails.
Facts.
We meet in a conference room many, many years ago, and we always, right on the dry erase board, it said, focus on the failure. The funny's in the failure. Who knew that was going to be so predictive of our upcoming future?
Facts.
All right, DT, what has to be broken before you can use it?
That is a long laugh track.
It was. It keeps going. I have to cut it off or they will laugh for like the whole opening segment. And I'm not that funny. What has to be broken before you use it?
A toilet.
An egg. Oh.
Okay.
I'm tall when I'm young. I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
A human.
A candle.
Ooh. Okay.
This one's an oldie but a goodie. What month of the year has 28 days?
All of them.
All of them do. What is full of holes but still holds water?
Ooh.
A sponge.
Okay.
What question can you never answer yes to?
Are you dead?
Are you asleep yet? But are you dead is also, no, you can say yes if you're not dead. All right. It's not that funny, people.
You can't say yes if the question is, are you dead?
That's true.
If the question is, are you alive? Then you can say yes.
D-Take found the loophole. He found the loophole.
That's what I do.
Daniel D-Take Mocha Cup Taylor. There's a one-story house in which everything is yellow walls, yellow doors, yellow furniture. What color are the stairs?
There are none.
You saw that one. See now
We used to do that in the stupid test.
Now the neurons are firing off there.
They are.
What can you break even if you never pick it up or touch it?
I don't know.
A promise.
I know all about those growing up. I should have knew that answer.
I know that answer 5 minutes before I got here. A man who was upside in. Let me try that one more again. Can I try that again?
Try it again.
All right, hold on. We haven't done this in a while. All right, let's see here. We're gonna take that one from the top. In 3, 2, 1. A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why?
Because he was in a car.
He was bald. What gets wet while drying?
A towel.
Yes, very good. Very good. What can you keep after giving it to someone?
A secret.
A word. Your word. Sorry.
Your word.
Damn it. Your word. Battling on all 10s here. I shave every day, but my beard stays the same. What am I? A barber.
Okay.
Shut up, people. It's not that funny. You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible?
I don't know.
All the people on the boat were married.
Single.
Yeah.
Single.
Yeah, marriage. It's a stupid.
Play on
unity.
words there.
Yeah, it was. You walk into a room that contains a match or kerosene lamp. Oh, hold on. Screwed that one up. All right. You gonna start that again? 3, 2, 1. Action. You walk into a room that contains a match, a kerosene lamp, a candle, and a fireplace. What would you light first?
The match.
Good job, DT. A man dies of old age on his 25th birthday. How is that possible?
He was born on a leap year.
He was born on February 29th. It's not funny. You don't have to laugh. I have branches, but no fruit, trunk, or leaves. What am I?
Branches, but no fruit, trunks, leaf. The government.
A bank. What can talk but will reply when spoke? What can't? God, if I could read.
Yeah, this would make it a lot easier.
Okay, well, if you could listen.
I'm trying.
You can't hear, I can't spoke. What can't talk but will reply when spoken to?
A parrot.
An echo. The more of this there is, the less you see. What is it?
Smoke.
Darkness. All right, this is the last one before we bail out of this bit.
All right, I gotta get this one.
You got to get this one because this one's under the heading riddles for kids.
Oh.
David's parents have 3 sons. Snap, crackle. And what's the name of the third son?
David.
You're right.
It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Hey, America, you wanna laugh? How about you get down with the Fat Guy cast? We got Corey, he's bougie AF, and we got DJ, he never does anything. Radio Show. Radio Show. Put them together, they are fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Radio Show. Radio Show. Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's a radio show, not a podcast, though. Boom. Let's go.
Live from Arizona, USA, broadcasting worldwide with more than 1 million downloads, heard by the best Fatnatics.
R.I.P.
This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. I'm joined by Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good, bitches?
And I am your host, Corey Blaze. Captain America's suit does not have 50 stars on it. If you look closely, he's actually Captain Puerto Rico.
Facts.
Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive, accessible show. We welcome your input or questions on our live stream, or leave it in the comments below the video, as AK-47 just did. Hola. You can tweet us at Fat Guy Radio Show. Use hashtag Fat Guy Radio Show, all one word. We may read your comments on the air. You're also welcome to slide in our DMs before, during, or after the show. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. And today's show, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by our swag merch store. High quality, stylish swag, from shirts to aprons, cups to mugs, something for everyone at affordable prices. Grab yourself a funny tee or a sweet tee, as in a sweet t-shirt, by shopping our swag store. It helps keep the show afloat. Shop today. The swag merch store open at fatguyradioshow.com/store, and we appreciate you doing so. Alrighty. All right, everybody, welcome to the show. Whoa. We're back for another fun-filled Fat Guy Radio Show. At least that's what I wrote down.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully we'll get to that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, packed show. There's a little bit of a hub flub, if you will, behind a former NFL player, because I know it's NFL season now. Okay, so forgive me because I'm an NFL idiot. Okay, I don't know much, but I do know this dude.
Okay.
Or I think I know of this dude.
Okay.
Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
You familiar with the Deion of the Sanders?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Primetime.
What does he do?
He's the new football coach of the Colorado State football team.
Is that college?
Yeah.
Collegiate?
Yep, he's a college football coach.
And he's a former NFL coach, right?
No, he's a former NFL player.
Oh, NFL player. Jesus.
Yeah, back in like the 90s, he was like one of the best players. He was part of the last Cowboys Super Bowl team.
Okay. You're not projecting, so I'm going to bump you up just a little bit. So he was the last of the Cowboys, like the famous Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, their last team that went to the Super Bowl and won it. Was Coach Primetime on that team.
Okay. All right, so this kind of makes a little bit of sense. Have you heard of the story that's been surrounding Deion Sanders? It's not a big story, but it's been a little bit of a hubbub.
No, I haven't.
So the hubbub is that people are a little bit out of shape because he admitted during an interview at some point, I don't know with what medium he was interviewed on, but he was interviewed and he admitted that he ranks his kids.
Oh, he did that on the internet. He did it on Twitter.
Okay.
Or Instagram. He posted a.
So you are aware.
I didn't. You can't say if I'm aware of the hubbub because he's the new football coach of the Colorado State football team, and there's a lot of stories going on right now because he just got the job. He's a black coach, and he's winning.
Ooh.
And so there's a bunch of stuff going on with Deion Sanders. So I had no idea what.
Oh, so there's a lot. Oh, okay. I get it.
So I had no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, he posted a picture on Instagram of one of his sons. I believe it's his firstborn son.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he's number one, and then he ranked the rest of the kids underneath.
Okay, so he actually did do it. Okay, so
yeah.
I got caught up on the story when people were talking about the fallout because some people were upset that you shouldn't rank your kids, you should treat your kids equally. People just being a little, slight outrage. It's another one of those things where people are just finding any reason that they possibly can to be outraged. And so people think that, parents shouldn't rank their kids. Now, listen, I'm going to admit it. I'm the only one on this show that currently has children. They're all adult ages, but I've ranked my kids. And as Deion Sanders says, the rankings change because only an honest parent will admit sometimes you just don't like them little bastards.
Right.
Sometimes you just want to punch them in the stomach or the throat. And in those instances, they rank low. If you have multiple kids. Now, if you just got one and sometimes it's hard. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard. So I'm okay with the fact that Deion Sanders ranks his children. People get outraged about anybody doing anything, adversely different to their ideology with their children. But at the end of the day, you made them, you created them. If you were providing for them and protecting them, you can rank them. It's okay. I've ranked mine. I still do, and they all adults. Because sometimes you just don't like them. You love
Facts.
them, but you just don't like them. But this is something that really jumped out to me about Deion Sanders.
Okay.
You saw a picture of his son, right?
Which
Have you
one?
seen his entire family, though? The one son he ranked on Twitter?
I have not.
Dude, check this out. This is one good-looking ass family, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there ain't one ugly kid in that bunch.
No, they look amazing.
That's a dreamy ass chocolate family, man. They all got the Deion Sanders smile.
Yeah.
His wife, is she in the picture? She the one with the long hair?
No, I think that's his oldest daughter.
So his
Deandra.
wife isn't in this picture that we're showing. And for those of you listening to the audio, this may be a day for YouTube. That's a good looking family.
Yeah. No, it really is. It really is a good looking family. Hey, I might have to talk to Deandra.
Which one is Deandra?
The one with the black hair.
The black hair in the front, not the curly short hair?
Yes.
They look like they all tall too.
They probably are.
I've never looked. Number one, prior to this little ranking thing, Deion Sanders wasn't on my radar whatsoever. And then when they were talking about this on one of the morning shows that normally watch me more than I watch it, they showed this picture of them sitting at some, oh no, it was The View.
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg showed this picture up and I'm like, that's a damn good looking chocolate family.
Right. They look amazing. I don't think I'm looking at looking it up. I don't think Deion Sanders married anymore. But all those kids, I believe, came from his second wife, Pilar Sanders.
They are they're just good looking. That's what was the big catch to me, is that it was just, screw the whole story about him ranking his kids. If your kids look that good, bro, rank them.
Facts.
You know what I mean? There's football players and model football players all in that family. I'm a little jelly. I mean, my kids are cute. My kids are adorable. I love them. But we ain't Deion Sanders pretty.
Right.
And he's not, how old is he, Deion Sanders now? Unfortunately, as I give you something else to Google.
56.
Thank you very much. That was a quick one.
Well, I'm looking at this stuff right now, so.
Choose your battles, folks. Leave people's kids alone. If you focus on your kids, you wouldn't have to worry about somebody else's ranking they kids. It don't really, it really doesn't matter. Real quick before we get out of here.
Okay.
Before we go up on the break, I don't have another thing that I need to get up on the break. And we're going to do a what the hell is Corey tweeting, but I totally did not send that to you, so don't worry about it. All right, we're just going to go to break early because I don't want to get into something else because it's going to be a little too thick, and I don't want to go over the break section, but we will just reset here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We're going to take a quick break right here. We'll be right back after this, hopefully.
Corey, I do my makeup every single show day on Thursdays, but people won't see us if they don't know where to go. They can go to YouTube and like, comment, and subscribe to my beautiful face.
It's not just your face, it's all of our faces. My face is there, D-Tay's face is there, Little D's face is sometimes there.
Well, sometimes, yeah, he's on that N-word time.
But you're absolutely right, D.A. We go through a lot to look good on our live stream. So we like to invite everyone to catch us out on our live stream. And the one greatest thing about the live stream is that people can interact with us.
I mean, they can comment live time and then they'll be on the show.
And become part of the show.
Can I say like, comment, and subscribe again?
Say like, comment, and subscribe again.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Again. Our show streams live on Facebook on Thursdays at 7 p.m. And then you can watch us the next day on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/FatGuyRadioShow. It's amazing. Only thing about that on YouTube the next day, you can comment, but it won't be on the show.
I mean, but we'll see it because we watch me all the
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Back to the fun and folly. It's Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. This portion of the show is brought to you by our friends at Walmart. Walmart has everything you need to host the best spooktacular bash, starting at just $1. Create the bash of the year at Walmart's Halloween headquarters. Decor to snacks to giveaways and more. Make your bash a scary good time. You can also stock up on the latest spooky Halloween candies. Shop candies by price, piece count, and more. Take advantage of these deals and more shopping Walmart through the Walmart banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. And we appreciate you doing so. All right, welcome back to the show. I went after the Golden Bachelor.
Okay.
And people said I was age shaming. I don't have any clips of the Golden Bachelor. I tried to pull any, but I didn't find the ones that I wanted to pull. But he's just really creepy to me. I'm not going to watch that show, but he's just really creepy. Somebody is definitely going to be hurt on that show. There's going to be a hip or an ankle twist or something. I would imagine, even though the show is already shot, I'm going to predict, because the show doesn't premiere until next week, the 28th.
Okay.
I'm going to predict there is going to be an ambulance sometime in that show. I'm going to bash this show because it's just weird. There was this promo that they're airing right now of them showing him standing outside the mansion and the limousine or the town car pulling up with the Bachelorette contestant in it.
Yeah.
And he says this very creepily, "Oh, yeah." It's so effing weird and creepy.
So you think the ambulance is going to show up for him?
Ambulance is going to show up for somebody. Somebody is going to have a mild cardiac infarction, some chest palpitations, broken hip, a twisted.
But we established, because you're going off of your joke portion of that show. We established that it's one guy with a bunch of young female.
They're not young though. They released The Bachelor. They released the Bachelorettes.
They're not young.
They range, I believe, from 60 to 79.
Really?
They released it on the YouTube. YouTube has the clip of the bachelorettes for the Golden Bachelor. They range from 60 to 79. They're not young.
So the original picture that they were showing of it was like a flip flop because it was all young women in that picture.
They some of the women look good until they
Okay, yeah.
Get close in.
I'm looking at it now.
I mean, I'm sorry. Look.
No, you're
look,
good. You're good.
I'm saying what y'all are all thinking. I'm sure y'all want to sit out there and cheer this old dude that he's about to get his feet wet again. They did an interview with him and all of his kids, all his grown kids.
One girl's
and stuff.
73.
73. What the hell you gonna do? Y'all gonna have some saltine crackers and hold hands and fall asleep.
I mean, this 73-year-old honestly does not look 73.
They look good. But the outer shell of how they look is great for TV. Everybody knows what the Bachelor show is all about. Boning. It's about a dude or a chick hooking up with as many pretty people as possible.
Is this show sponsored by Viagra?
It should be. It should be. The Bachelor series, everyone, whether it's The Bachelor or The Bachelorette,
This
it's
60-year-old
all
black girl
about
looks
boning.
like she's 20. She looks like she's like 35.
She looks like she's 35, but I can almost guarantee you that what's downstairs is not operating as a 35-year-old operated. You're going to need some motor oil, some vice clamps.
I was going to say, is this show sponsored by Viagra and KY?
It has to be. Look, I'm not shaming.
75.
That's ridiculous.
There's a 75-year-old. She look all of 75, though.
I told you.
She do look 75.
And that ain't even a close-up.
Oh, this 70-year-old chick look like she's like 83. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I'm looking at
this show has got disaster written all over it. And what if they do fall in love? What if they are swept off their feet? Then we got to get the paddles because, they didn't, the heart didn't beat it too fast for too long. I'm concerned. I'm not.
I'm sorry. The oldest two are 75. There's a white 75 and a black 75. The black 75 don't look 75. Though.
Yeah, because black don't crack. I'm older than 75. No cracks.
I'm 117.
117.
No, 117.
117.
Yeah.
This show has got emergency room written all over it. I guarantee you. I'm not going to watch it, but when the ambulance shows up in the show, I'm sure there's going to be a highlight on YouTube somewhere. I will watch YouTube highlights of this. The Bachelor show series is all about boning. I don't see. This is scary. This is really scary. But on top of all of this, speaking of old people,
okay,
I'm coming after somebody's grandma right now. I know. Listen.
Oh, no.
And I got receipts.
Ooh.
All right?
Oof.
Listen. Okay, so let me set this up for you, okay?
I know it's not mine, so she's dead.
No, God rest her soul. God rest her beautiful soul. This ain't this is somebody else's grandma.
Okay.
And I'm not calling her grandma because I want to call her grandma. I'm calling grandma because that's what they called her.
Okay.
Okay? So our friends over at ABC 15, they have this segment called Uplifting Arizona.
Okay.
Now, this ain't got nothing to do with ABC 15. I was just exposed to this grandma through the Uplifting Arizona segment on ABC 15.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not, please, friends at ABC 15, I really want us to be good friends. I'm not picking at you. You probably were duped by this, and I'm helping you right now. I'm not picking on you. Okay. Jorge Torres? I'm not picking on you, bro. I love you. Maybe a little too much. But our friends at ABC 15 have this segment called Uplifting Arizona, and they feature, normally it's businesses or small business about people that are doing great things, and they show, creative, innovative new things or ways to do shortcuts, people out there that are providing shortcuts and stuff like this. Well, there was this lady that was featured on there called the Salty Cocina, Cocina. Okay. Salty Cocina. And she caught my eye because she made a claim about something that I'm very interested in, tamales. It's starting to cool off. The weather is starting to cool a little bit. And yes, 99-degree weather is a cold front in Arizona.
Okay.
But it's starting to cool down in Arizona. I'm starting to get back in my kitchen a little bit. And why not? If I'm watching my friends at ABC 15 and they're talking about that there's a shortcut to making tamales, I perked up. My ears are open. I'm listening. So they say that this lady who has this website and this blog, the Salty Katina, and she caught
Cocina, Salty Kitchen.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you pronounce it again?
Cocina.
So
for kitchen.
So the Salty Kitchen caught my eye because she made a claim about tamales. So then I went to her TikTok and found the TikTok adjacent to this Uplifting Arizona. I want you to see in the TikTok, we have it here.
Okay.
In the TikTok, I want you to see what I honed in on.
All right.
All right. Here is the Salty Cocina.
With a $20 budget, I'm going to show you how to prepare some delicious tamales. Prepare these budget-friendly tamales in less time than it takes to prepare traditional tamales. The filling is made with ground beef picadillo style, sauteed in onion, garlic, and tomatoes, and with a blend of vegetables including peas, corn, and potatoes. And to add that traditional flavor of tamales, the filling is then simmered in a rich guajillo sauce, seasoned with cumin, oregano, and of course salt and pepper. This year I'm going to prepare my masa using the same quick, easy recipe I used for last year's tamales, which is now my new favorite way to prepare my masa. With my husband's help, the preparation was a breeze, and it only took us 1 hour to prepare all these tamales. The only hard part was having to wait for them to cook. With the ingredients used, I prepared almost 3 dozen tamales with a $20 budget. Prepare these budget-friendly tamales for your family and let me know what you think. And enjoy.
All right. So, did you pick up what I honed in on? What I most likely honed in on?
I honestly don't know.
Okay. Budget-friendly tamales.
Okay.
And this is what she was talking about on ABC 15, these budget-friendly tamales. And she claims that this tamale recipe you can do for $20.
Right.
That's what I honed in on.
Okay.
Also, if you look at that video that we just showed, I had to rip it because you can't share it. She's got it all locked down, probably because of what I'm about to say. Comments, I believe, were turned off too.
Okay.
Because I smell a rat and I got receipts. So when you go to her website, once you get past the litany of ads that are covered all over her freaking website, I mean, goodness gracious, you finally get to the recipe of these these alleged $20 tamales. Okay. And in the recipe, they have, thought I had the recipe up here. I'm trying to get past her freaking ads. All right, budget-friendly tamales. Here are the recipe, and this was posted on her website on September 12th. Here are the ingredients for the $20 budget-friendly tamales. 2 pounds of lean ground beef, salt and pepper is needed, 2 medium potatoes, 1 cup of frozen unthawed peas, 1 cup of frozen unthawed corn, half a medium white onion, 3 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of Mexican oregano, half a tablespoon of cumin, salt and pepper to taste, or chicken, beef, or tomato bouillon, 2 tablespoons of vegetable olive oil, 5 chili guajiros, 6 to 8 chili diablos, 2 cups of chicken broth, 8 cups of corn flour, 2 cups of lard, 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 chicken or beef bouillon cubes, 1 tablespoon of New Mexico chili powder, 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder, 1.5 tablespoons of baking soda, 6 cups of chicken or beef broth as needed, and corn husk. Okay, and tamale wraps. That's all listed.
Okay.
There is no way in hell that's $20.
Yeah, I think it's $20, assuming that you have most of those things at home.
Okay, let's say that you have most of those things at home, but you still need to go and you need to get the ingredients, right?
Okay.
You need to. She didn't. Matter of fact, I understand your argument there, DT, but that's not what she said.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
She didn't say nothing about that. So I went to our friends at Walmart And I typed in all of the ingredients needed to make these tamales.
All right.
Okay? And if you minus the utensils, the kitchen utensils needed, you remove the kitchen utensils needed, which is the large stainless steel bowl, which I don't know how many people have that big ass bowl she had in that video laying around in their kitchen. I'm the former Instagram chef, and I don't even own a bowl that big, and let alone a stainless steel one, where she was mixing the masa in.
My grandma used to have one of those.
I don't have a tamale steamer.
It's just a big pot.
It's a big pot, but there's a certain tamale steamer that she used in that video. So if we minus all of that.
No, I get that. I'm just saying you just use a big pot.
Yeah, and I do have a steamer. If you take all of that plus the equipment, you're over $100.
But Corey, you're also, and this is what I'm saying when I'm saying assuming you have most of this stuff at home.
Mm-hmm.
The ingredients that you would be buying would be minus all the seasonings.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because the amount that I put up, I didn't put the seasonings in. Salt and pepper is normally what people have. I don't know how many people have Mexico oregano. You can probably have regular oregano sitting around in your house, but not many people have Mexican oregano. Even if you take all the seasonings out, it's still not $20.
And the oils? You got the oils?
I took out the oils except for the lard. There's not a lot of people that are sitting around with lard. Still,
so
my total came to $44.60.
So 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 medium potatoes, unthawed peas, unthawed corn, 1 onion because you can't buy them in halves.
Yeah.
Clove of garlic.
You can buy them in bulbs.
Yeah. Then the guajillo chilies, the chili de arbo, a couple of things of beef broth, and then bouillon cubes because not a lot of people keep those on hand.
And you sure don't have corn husks just laying around your house.
Corn husks, lard.
Yep.
All that comes out to 44.
All of that comes out to 44 plus the guajillo chili. I think you mentioned those. The broth, the chicken broth, I also threw into there. The whole oregano, Mexican whole oregano, I also threw that in there. And that all came to $44.60. If you add on the big pot, the big bowl, the wrappers, and the special masa that she mentioned, it balloons to $113. My argument is thus.
Wait, the special masa?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She listed on her website an actual
recipe for the masa.
An actual corn flour, which is maseca flour. Yeah. So she mentioned that. I looked that up. Walmart had it. It brought the order up to over $113.
Oh, wow. Now,
so my argument is that
now
there's no way that these are how can you consider these budget-friendly tamales?
These are budget-friendly to the Mexican community. Because then they have all those seasons, the chilies, the audible, the guajillo chilies, all stay, and they carry lard like nobody's business.
Right.
And they might have the husks, but you never know because I took a shower with husks.
That's very true. But a real authentic Mexican, I don't think, is going to be willing to put ground beef in their tamales. They're going to use shoulder or butt, right? They're going to use shredded beef. I've never had a tamale with ground beef. Well,
that's what makes this. She might have just been like, all right, you got everything. And instead of just making the regular ones and spending so much on that cut of meat, go ahead and just get you a pound of.
I see your logic, but I reject it because that's not the way they presented it. They presented it as this lady had a $20 tamale recipe. And of course, I'm like, perfect.
Right.
I want to try that because you know me, I've been wanting to make tamales for years.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, Uplift in Arizona with our friends over at ABC 15, they about to change my life. Until I see this lady start talking, and I'm like, look, I'm sure she's sweet. She's somebody's grandma.
Right.
But I'm just calling her out. I'm thinking what y'all thinking. There ain't no way you about to make these tamales that you saw her make on TV and on TikTok for less than $20. You in for at least that minimum change back on the $50. And if you are a white Anglo-Saxon like I am, you ain't got none of that. So go ahead and jump your ass up to $113.
Fact.
Because you got to buy the bowl, you got to buy the husk, you got to buy the steamer. You got to start from scratch. You got to start from absolutely 0.0. Now, AK-47, she may have that big ass bowl. She may even have some husk.
That steamer is like $24.
That
too.
steamer is $24.
That steamer is more than that steamer is more than the budget for the supposed budget for the meal.
The equipment alone was $68. And this is all through our friends at Walmart, and I'm not selecting all the brand names either. I'm getting the Walmart brands.
Right.
Because they're the best brands.
Right.
I'm sorry, Salty Kitchen. You were not uplifting me, and I'm in Arizona. You did not uplift me on this. I call your shenanigans. I call mulligans, and rightfully so.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Sorry, Grandma. I didn't mean to. AK-47 says, yeah, I got tamale steamers already. You got to go to Food City or Ranch Market to make these tamales. Dude, Food City, is Food City still around? Those are grocery stores for those listening across the world.
Yeah, they got like 1 or 2 left in Arizona.
Ranch Market, last time I was in a Ranch Market many, many years ago, it wasn't much cheaper than any other place.
Depends on what you're buying, because you can get a pound of chicken for like $2.
That ain't chicken. That's cat that was taught to cluck. It's not chicken. If you're getting chicken for $2, you're getting 8 pounds of chicken for $2. That's cat that was taught to cluck. Joy Washington joining us on the live stream. Hey, Joy, thank you so much for joining us. You coming for me? I'm not coming for you. It's not you. Hey, Joy, you would never claim to make $20 tamales. And in that video, DT,
yeah,
you see how many tamales she had made?
She said 3 dozen.
3 dozen out of 2 pounds of ground beef?
Them tamales are thin.
Them tamales ain't nothing but air and husk and the essence of meat. That's all that those tamales are. You got 3 dozen. That's 12, 18. That's 18. No, wait. How many dozen? 12 times 3. That's 30. That's 36 for 9. That's a lot of tamales.
Yeah, 3 dozen. I think she puts like 1 pea in each one.
AK-47 says she put nasty peas. That's another thing. What part of Mexico do peas grow? And when did you ever see a tamale with a pea in it?
They grow in Puerto Pinazo.
You must be Puerto Pinazo. I ain't never seen peas used in a tamale. I'm sure they're used in Mexican cuisine, but not in a tamale. Corn all day.
I don't think I've seen the peas in the.
I've never seen peas.
I've had corn and then the giant olives.
I've seen peas used in Mexican food that was prepared by someone that was not Mexican, but the salty kitchen mama.
Hey, all I gotta say is at least she's not experimenting and making spinach tamales. It's very well documented on this show. I had a green tamale thinking it was a green chili tamale.
That hurt you. That broke your spirit.
Made by my black aunt. I ate a spinach tamale, and the Mexican in me wanted to get deported.
Yeah. You wanted to just go ahead and just trump yourself back over the border.
Right. I was like, build that wall around my house so I don't have to go to my aunt's for some.
I never tied this together, or maybe I have, because I got the boomer brain. But is that the same aunt that fooled you with the raisins and you thinking it was chocolate chip?
Yes.
Okay, see, that aunt got problems with food.
Well, she just made oatmeal raisin cookies, but she used to also make oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. And that's what she first made for us when I was growing up. And then one year she decided just to make regular oatmeal raisins. And unbeknownst to me, I bit into one and it had a raisin. And since then, I don't eat baked fruits.
Yeah, ruined pies forever. It's too bad for you, because I'm actually planning on baking this weekend. there's going to be some baked fruits.
I will take your chocolate pecan pie.
I'm not making a chocolate pecan pie. You ruined that for me. I'll never do it ever again.
Why? Because I make mine better?
No, because the person that judged it had his tongue in backwards.
Do we have to get a unpartial? You know what?
No.
Let's
I'm going to let's
do a bake off.
No.
For one of our P1 listeners.
Nope.
AK-47.
Nope. You know what? I'm going to let you have that win. I'm going to give you that win. And
I thought your chocolate pecan pie was good. I even loved when you made the little itty bitty ones.
I'm going to take
ones.
Yeah, it's true. Because I wanted to be able to walk around my house just flicking them in my mouth like coins.
That was delicious.
I'm going to let you have that W.
I got to get me one of those cookie sheets.
I think that the last time I used it was for those little mini things.
Yeah, I need that so I can make me some mini ones.
I'm going to give you that. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to challenge your belt. I'm going to let you have that belt. You can have the pecan pie belt. I'm not going to challenge that belt.
Okay.
I'm over. It's okay. You got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. We're up on a break. After this, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we'll get to something. This is Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everyone. If I can, for a moment, talk to the fellas out there. Fellas, do you suffer from envy of what those other guys have? Maybe you feel like you're not matching up to the average American male. Has your girl dropped hints that you need to make a change? Well, I am here with a solution to those problems we men don't like to talk about. The cure to any ailment that plagues 9 out of 10 men is subscribing to the Fat Guy Radio Show bonus show, Afterburn. For less than the price of one of those little blue pills, you can last an extra 75 minutes a month. Take it from me. Not only am I the spokesman for Afterburn, I am also a subscriber. Shame will be no longer after you subscribe today at fatguyradioshow.com/Afterburn. Afterburn. Recommended by 1 out of 5 doctors. And even that one doctor was still questionable. Fat Guy Radio Show, Afterburn.
There's a spider on my pecker, whack it off. There's a spider on my pecker, whack it off. Don't beat it off, spank it off, whip it off, or blow it off. There's a spider on my pecker, whack it off.
This is Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. If you're just joining us on our live stream, I'm Corey Blaze, the Fat Guy. And that's Daniel D.T. Taylor right there.
The fit guy.
The fit guy. All right, D.T., time to wake up your brain a little bit more.
All right.
Got a question for you.
Got an answer.
You know, I watched this show called American Ninja Warrior, right?
Okay.
I don't know if you're ever familiar with this show or not.
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes here.
Okay, so there's a warrior on there.
Not recently, but
yeah, there's a warrior on there by the name of Kingdom Ninja.
Kingdom Ninja.
I think he's been on for about 8 or so seasons or whatever. But I find him unlikable. And the reason why I find him unlikable is because he just seems to be, he's a worship leader is what they tell of him on the show.
Okay.
And he just plays up one of those perfect churchgoers, and church people that I know, they broke, busted, and disgusted looking. That's you see a church person that's like all disheveled and cracked up. They got some good Jesus.
I've seen this guy. I just looked him up.
Yeah.
I've seen this guy. Yeah.
Okay, so you've seen him, but I'm going to show a picture for all of those that are up online. And DT, I have a question for you. Let me make sure this is working the way that it's supposed to be working, and it is. All right, so I'm going to show this up. I'm going to share my screen here like this is a Zoom call. So this is Daniel Gill, known as the Kingdom Ninja. Okay. Notice his hair. Notice his nose. His little smile. Okay. Now I'm going to show you another picture, and here is the question, DT. Is this his sister? Do you think this is his sister or his wife? The dark-haired one, not in the light jacket, the dark-haired one. Look at her curly hair. Look at her nose.
That's his sister
Look at her
wife.
smile. Do you think that is his sister or his wife? Oh, by the way, in the green jacket is his mother. Yeah. And we're looking at a still picture of a shot from them cheering Daniel Gill on as he ran the American Ninja Warrior, whatever the thing is called, course.
I'm going to say that is...
Don't Google and ruin it.
No, I answered the question.
What did you say? I wasn't listening.
I said it was his sister wife.
That's two questions.
No, it's his sister who he married.
That's literally the argument. Dude, that can't be his like, there's no way they're not related.
That's what I'm saying. That's his sister wife. He married his sister. He's from Alabama.
They're from Texas.
Even worse.
Same thing. All right. So, dude, I have been thinking this entire time. And I know this is a horrible picture, but it's the only other one that I have of them right next to each other. It's a very horrible pixelated picture. But, dude.
That's his sister,
that is,
bro.
Every time I see this guy on American Ninja Warrior.
They went to prom together.
I'm like, that is not.
They were homeschooled.
His wife. He married his sister.
They had Jim in the bedroom.
She looks more like Daniel than Daniel's mother does.
Facts. Now I want to see what his dad looks like.
We've never seen his father. They've never showed his father on the show. They've literally never have showed his father on the show. This dude clearly married his sister. And then
his dad looks Mexican. I just Googled it.
There's just no way that anybody can look that similar. Am I wrong in this? Am I wrong in this understanding, folks?
Okay, so there's this saying. There's this saying that when you spend enough time with a person in close quarters, living together and everything, you start to look like your partner.
Let me ask you this. You got his information up there on your Googleizer. How old is this Daniel Gill?
Let me see. Because I'm on the images portion.
Because there's no way that he has been with her long enough or alive long enough to start looking like her. That is clearly his sister. And he married his sister. I'm not saying that there's something wrong with that. If you want to marry your sister, do it. But don't parade around.
I can't even find his age.
Like it's not your sister. He's in his mid-20s. He's got to be in his mid-20s. Well, probably closer to 30s since he's been on American Ninja Warrior for about 8 seasons.
He's 30.
30.
He's
okay.
30.
He ain't been alive long enough to start looking like her.
He has. That's if he'd known her. Oh, can you let me finish?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
He has. If he's known her since birth.
He's known her since birth because he was there when she was born, when his mother brought her home from the hospital and said, here's your sister. And he looked longingly into her little baby eyes. And he said to himself, in his little Daniel Gill onesie, he said, one day I'm going to marry you.
Right.
And I'm going to tell the world that we have this beautiful, perfect, heavenly Christian marriage, knowing damn well the world is saying what I'm saying. They only saying it in secret, and I'm saying it publicly. That is your sister. You married your sister. If at all, if y'all is really married. I ain't seen the marriage certificate, but they say they married, but they might not be married. I don't know if they married. It might just be a front. He may be gay. She may be a lesbian. And they're just saying that they're married to cover that whole dark relationship up because they're worship leaders. That was a far throw, but I went there.
Hey, you're right. That's his sister, bro.
There's
That is his sister.
When you said sister wife, I'm like, yeah.
He married his sister. He took kissing cousins to a whole nother level and said, kissing sisters.
AK-47 says he imprinted on her Twilight reference. I don't know what that means. Help me understand what that means.
So in Twilight, there's a group of Native Americans who are able to change into werewolves, and they help combat like the vampires and everything. As vampires and werewolves always had this long-standing whatever. Anyways, their tribe have the ability to imprint on people, and when you imprint on someone, you're bound to them for life.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, it's used as like you bind yourself to your partner by imprinting on them, but you can also imprint on someone for their safety and stuff, and doesn't necessarily mean it's sexual, but yeah, this one he definitely imprinted on her, imprinted in her, imprinted near her, around her.
I'd be surprised if they never have kids.
If they did, it's just gonna look like them.
If the kid comes out, there's a pretty good chance that they'll probably show him off to the Mexican government. That's front selling, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break, and I will tell you what I'm talking about right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back after this.
Yeah, boy!
It's a stream, Hitman. We gon' get in the hot tub when you subscribe. It's a stream. Hey, good God, we gon' get in the hot tub when you subscribe. Ow, it's stream in our drawers. We gon' get in the hot tub when you subscribe. Ow, a hot tub, gon' get all wet. We gon' get in the hot tub. It's the steam stream.
For 2023, we present the Steamy Steam Stream. When we reach 50 new bonus show subscribers at any level, we'll do a live hot tub stream. Subscribe today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn. A hot tub stream. What could be better? Subscribe today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn. 18 and over, please.
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button. I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
This is Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. This portion of the show is brought to you by our bonus show, After Burn. Hey, folks, outside of the swag store, our bonus show is the next best thing to keeping this bus a-chugging. So the bonus show is an extension of this, but with naughty words and freakiness. No rules, no commercials, no limits. Available in 3 tiers, $3, $8, and $10. You can always start at the first tier and work your way up. Become a subscriber today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn. And we appreciate you doing so. All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. Whoa. So I alluded to this before we went. I believe there was a presentation that was made to the Mexican government of what they claim is a fossilized alien.
Oh, yeah. I heard about this.
They claim it is an alien. Now, there's been a lot of speculation and a lot of talk that aliens exist. Depending on who you talk to, people think that they do. People think there's no way that in the galaxy as big as it is, that we're the only beings present. I'm not here to argue that. Whatever you feel is how you feel. I don't care.
What are your thoughts, though? Not arguing it. I
don't have any.
Okay.
I really don't.
Okay.
If they are, cool. If they aren't, cool. Some people say if you dig into the Bible and you interpret the Bible, then there's aliens mentioned in the Bible. Well, that's somebody's interpretation. They're entitled to that interpretation. That's fine. I have not found that interpretation yet myself, but I probably need to read my Bible a little bit more.
Okay.
So however you feel is the way that you feel. I'm not going to argue nobody down that says that aliens are there. I'm not going to argue nobody down that says aliens are not there. I'm not going to argue nobody down that says dinosaurs didn't exist.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue that. How I feel about it, they don't care, because I don't care about the way that they feel about it. Honestly. But this story caught my eye because of what they presented to the Mexican government.
Okay.
Okay. This is the alien.
Okay.
That they say is not very big. You know, so people think.
Yeah, that box doesn't look huge.
No, people think that there's aliens will eventually take over the world.
Mm-hmm.
But if they come in that size, something the size of one of AK-47's dogs.
Okay.
I don't see that as being very intimidating. You know, not to mention that thing looks like E.T.
Okay. Now, I argue this. Even though their size isn't intimidating, for them to be in whatever distant planet and make it here, their technology is far superior than ours, obviously.
Probably so.
So that will probably strike a little bit of fear with me, because if your vehicles are able to make this journey, what kind of weaponry did you guys have?
Very true. And if this thing was alive at one point, why is it dead now?
How long has it been here?
Well, they clearly say the UFO expert Jamie Mawson presented what he claimed were two 1,000-year-old alien bodies to the Mexico's Congress on this past Tuesday, allegedly carbon dated by the Autonomous National University of Mexico. Mawson also presented X-rays of each alien. One has a gold and silver ring on one of its phalanges, that's fingers, and what appears to resemble eggs in its lower abdomen. It was Prego.
Ooh. They probably, look, I'm looking at this picture. I'm seeing how peaceful it looks as it passed.
Peaceful.
I probably know the cause of death just by looking at this picture. Looking at that picture, the cause of death was $20 budget-friendly tamales.
Yeah, that's what I would. He tried to do it, and it just didn't work.
Or he ingested it, and it just didn't sit well.
Yeah, because you don't put ground beef in a tamale.
It was the peas that did it.
Was it?
He choked on the peas because he's so tiny. His gullet wasn't able to get the peas down.
So this damn alien, they claim it exists. It was, of course, all the scientists have debunked it. They've all claimed that it's not real. It's like that person that remember that one time where they thought they had Bigfoot in a freezer?
No, see, I think that story was taken out of context. They didn't have Bigfoot in the freezer. In the freezer, they had a really big foot.
They had a big toe. They had Shaquille O'Neal's toe in a freezer.
Right.
And they called it Bigfoot. This is another one of those hoax. Here's the thing. If aliens do exist,
they say it was there. I saw reports. Don't know how reputable they are. They claim that after examination of the alien, it didn't appear to be man-made. There were no joint marks or anything. And here's what I say to that. Ain't no joint marks on a piñata either.
No, there's not.
That looks like an alien piñata.
And Mexico has a lot of piñatas.
That thing looks like it's made out of paper mache.
It looks like paper mache and casting mold. I know because I played in casting mold in my diorama years.
Was that like 5 months ago?
7.
Oh, okay.
I call shenanigans on this particular alien. I don't think that it's real, but it garnered a lot. Everybody from Cambridge University to all of the fancy colleges all came after this dude talking about that this is not real. On top of that, there's reports that the UFO expert that presented this to the Mexican Congress has also had a history of falsified presentations of things that were completely debunked as not being real.
So he's like a boy who cried wolf. Because the funny thing is, this is real, but now no one's going to believe him.
No, yeah. He may be the guy that says this is the real alien, but because he's told us this is the real alien 5 times before, ain't nobody believing him.
See,
now.
The thing is, and this is why this discovery at this time makes such a big impact. This is the alien who created the iPhone 15.
Yeah.
And now with his passing, that means we may not get an iPhone 16.
Yeah.
And if we do, they're just going to add features from the Samsung that came out 5 years ago to it.
We're going to have iPhone 15s with iPhone 14 updates.
Exactly.
Because they killed the Steve Jobs alien.
Right. If you look at this alien, he appears to be naked, but he's
what the hell is Corey?
Finger slip. I apologize.
You're good. I was just saying that if you look at this alien, he looks to be naked, but really what that is just a flesh-colored turtleneck.
Yeah, it's a long, it's one, y'all, we got the new shark onesie, the new shark blanket thing. This is alien onesie.
Right.
An alien onesie. And he's not dead.
He's actually just sleeping. He's hibernating.
This is his exoskeleton because he shed it like a snake.
Oh.
Yeah, and the real alien kind of looks like that, but he has beautiful wings. And if you have $15, you can see thousands of them down at the Arizona Zoo and the butterfly exhibit. Pretty space butterfly.
I don't know why you said it like that.
I don't know either.
Pretty space butterfly.
The music has to cue up when you say it, though, right? Pretty space butterfly. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so transitioning here. 13,000 auto workers walk off the job in a strike. I understand that that's bad. I understand that I support equal pay for people in these industries that then got, bailed out, and these CEOs are ranking in billions while these people are barely able to keep food on the table. I understand all of that, but it wouldn't be in true Fat Guy Radio Show fashion if I didn't find the side road to this story.
Okay.
It's a horrible situation. But am I wrong to think this may be a good thing? Because listen, this is how I equate it.
Okay.
Less cars means less gasoline demand. Less gas demand means lower gas prices.
Okay.
So if the automakers are on strike, they're not building the cars.
Now
that means less cars on the road, less newer cars.
Now, in theory, that does sound good.
You're gonna blow up.
No. I'm just saying. Maybe you'll consider this a blow up, but also I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Okay.
And appealing to the driving force, especially in America when it comes to economics, greed.
Yeah.
Even with a lower demand on fuel, businesses know that we will pay for it, and they have us buy the bills.
Yeah, they do.
And so
They clearly do.
They might even just hike it up because of left car demand.
Or because they just want another home in Maui.
Exactly.
I just thought about that when it came to the auto workers strike. Now, I know they haven't struck at my automaker because I buy foreign.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come at me. They're gonna come at me for the show anyway. I attacked somebody's grandma and I didn't attacked American auto workers. Here the Trumpers come.
Yep.
But nevertheless, all right, one more thing. I think I drove the guy that remodeled my bathroom out of the business.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, so I have my bathroom, my downstairs powder room finally remodeled after 5 years of it sitting void and vacant and unused, and having to send all of my guests prior to the pandemic running up my stairs into my kids' bathroom or the kids' restroom at the top of the stairs for many, 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 many years. And, a lot of my friends at that time didn't. And then you take 3 years of me not having anybody because of the panty. And so because the bathroom wasn't remodeled, we talked about it here on the show.
Yeah.
Where it was supposed to be a weekend project between me and you. You were going to help me. That project was so big. Right. There would have been no way we would have been able to do that ourselves. No. I would have got so frustrated. One of us would have had a hammer into the back of the skull at some point.
And it wouldn't have been me.
Either you would have hammered my head or I would have hammered your head, one or the other. I learned through the remodeling of my bathroom, I am not construction proof.
Okay.
Mentally. I can't do it. I don't like disorder. Even when this disorder is needed for order, I can't do it. I barely survived that remodel. So when I called the guy, the contractor that I hired, who I paid handsomely for, when I called him to do an outside job that wouldn't require any remodeling, it was just a plumbing job, an upgrade to my outside water spigot. He hung up his tool belt. And I asked, I said, was the last job you did my bathroom? And he said, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think I worked that dude so hard that he don't want to be construction no more.
Wow. That's sad. Or maybe he just got a better paying job.
Maybe. I mean, he was okay at what he did. My bathroom remodel is okay. It ain't perfect, but it's okay. The whole house gonna be torn down anyway in a few years, but still at least the bathroom, toilet flushes. Sink. I got the pedestal sink I always wanted.
For now.
Until it falls off the wall.
Oh, no. I'm talking about your house tore down in a couple years.
Yeah. That was really stupid of me, wasn't it?
Right.
My buddy told me that it was kind of dumb for you to remodel your bathroom when in 2 years you're going to bulldoze the entire. Maybe they can bulldoze everything around that bathroom.
And build a house around it?
And build a house around it. The bathroom will become the center
of the house.
The bathroom becomes the cornerstone.
Why is your house in a circle around this bathroom? So I can get it from all angles.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Park the car right next to the toilet.
Right.
Put the stove right next to the sink. Mount the TV above the toilet.
Why not? Okay.
I like that idea.
Why would you mount a TV above the toilet?
Because when you're sitting there and you...
Okay.
You're looking up.
Got it. Above the toilet. I'm thinking above the toilet.
Oh, no, not above behind it. You don't want to put it above behind it because that's where the refrigerator is going to be.
Okay. Now, the only other explanation of putting it above behind it, if you didn't put the refrigerator there, would because you do like I do and you sit down on the toilet facing the tank. It's like when you sit backwards in a chair.
Yeah, and I'm imagining that. So I'm thinking, you reverse cowgirl in your toilet?
I like to think of it more missionary. I feel like the regular way you sit on the toilet is reverse cowgirl.
Oh yeah, that's true because the back of the toilet would be like
the front,
like
the chest area.
So it would be missionary.
Yeah, I missionary the toilet.
You missionary your toilet.
Yeah, because sometimes I like to read books in there. Sometimes I might have dinner.
And the tank
serves as a table.
And it brings it right up to mid chest if you got one of them low flow toilets.
Exactly. Sometimes I'll take a nap because some of these poops are so long. I'm just like just sleep on the tank.
And now we know why your ass is so skinny. Because your poops are so long. Just one big, huge, never-ending coil of DT Dookie.
I'm like a working McDonald's ice cream machine.
You're the only one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time that we have for y'all tonight. My apologies to our boy Justin Bieber. We just plumb right out of time, but I got to thank you all for watching. We really do appreciate it. Let me tell you about our swag merch store open now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store or snap the QR code there on the screen. Don't forget about our monthly bonus show, Afterburn. Subscribe today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn, or you can clearly scan the QR code on the screen. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to FatGuyRadioShow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. Give Fat Guy Radio Show's Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube pages a like and a follow. Tell everybody you know about the show, ladies and gentlemen, and when they ask you what's it all about, tell them they'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you. But you won't know until your ass listens. For Daniel Taylor,
what's good?
I've been Corey Blaze with our show's Battle Cry. Say it with me if you know it. Skinny people.
That's me.
Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. We're all stronger together. See you at the top.
Hello.